Hey there foodies, welcome back to my channel. I'm sharing with you my seafood boil recipe. I did do a shrimp boil already, but this time I'm including crab just because I did have a little bit of money, so I was able to buy a few pieces of crab. So here we go, stick around and see how I get this done. So foodies, today I'm using two kinds of crab, shrimp, some potatoes, and some corn. Of course, can't leave out the corn. I won't be using eggs or sausage, so definitely add that if you like. I don't include it in my recipe because I really just want seafood. All right. Okay folks, so I'm using some king crab. This was the pricier of the two crabs that I'm including in the recipe. Both of them are going to be scrubbed thoroughly. You want to make sure you scrub and wash those shells, of course. And they were frozen, so all I did was just thaw them out overnight in the fridge, not on the kitchen counter, in the fridge. I got this cute little brush at the supermarket some months ago. Really like it. I use it for anything I need to scrub, like potatoes or even the crab. You can use a toothbrush if you want to, a new toothbrush. Okay, I'm also using the Jonah crab claws. I've never had these. Maybe I've had it at a restaurant and I didn't realize, but I've never had them, so I'm trying these. They are a little cheaper. For the shrimp, I'm just using some black tiger shrimp. You can peel it or you can leave the shell on. It's perfectly fine. Just rinse it with your cool water and lemon juice, of course. So just like my shrimp boil, we're starting off with the broth and water, and we're just gonna season up this water so that the food is properly seasoned even though we're just boiling it. So add all your seasonings, and we are gonna be adding the different ingredients in stages because you know that shrimp cooks faster than the corn and the potatoes. So you'll see I'm going to be doing it in stages. We'll add the things that take longer to cook first. Okay, so the crab is cooked already, right? So we're gonna be starting off with the corn and the potatoes. I'm using these tiny little potatoes, but if you want, feel free to use the big ones and just cut them in halves or quarters, it's fine. And of course, sweet corn. So once the corn and potatoes are cooked, you're gonna go in with the seafood. We're gonna put everything at once just because the crab is cooked already and the shrimp won't take long. So we're just gonna add the seafood and then let it heat up basically while the shrimp cooks. So what I did is I removed everything, and now this broth, you're gonna take some of it because you're gonna need all of this nice flavor. that you get from the shellfish and the corn and the onions, everything. You're gonna need this to put in that sauce that we're gonna be making to drizzle all over the seafood and the vegetables. If you want to, you could even cool this down and freeze it and use it in another seafood dish. Okay, so we're gonna make the sauce. Yes, I know it's a lot of butter, but listen, it's a lot of seafood, a lot of vegetables, and some people, when they're eating their seafood, they're dunking it into butter anyway, right? So if you toss the seafood in this, then you don't necessarily need to dip your seafood in the butter while you're eating it. So trust me, it's gonna go a long way. It looks like a lot, but it's going to go a long way. You know what, guys? I've been to restaurants and buffets where I've had crab boil, and you just get it with melted butter and lemon, and yes, it's okay, but I honestly prefer to have a really nice, well-seasoned sauce and just toss everything together. It tastes so good. So we're gonna add a bunch of seasonings to this and make it nice and flavorful for our seafood. Alright, sauce is ready. So at this step, I am going to just pour everything on the seafood and the potatoes and the corn and just toss it together. If you have oven bags, you can put it in the oven bag or any big thick bags and just shake everything. You can do it that way too, but I like it this way, so that's what I'm going to do. And of course, guys, you know that you can do your seafood boil in the oven too, right? But I just want to do it this way because I didn't want to bother to buy the oven bag, so I just did the literal boil. But the sauce works really well either way, whether you want to bake the seafood or you want to boil it. So just toss everything together, and even after tossing it, once you're serving it, make sure you drizzle even more sauce all over it. Alright, so we'll just drizzle on some more of the sauce, And then what I like to do is, of course, add some lemon. So you can squeeze the lemon juice all over or just serve it with the lemon. And I sprinkle some paprika or cayenne pepper sometimes over it, depending on who's going to be eating it. And of course, a little parsley for color, right? So it's pretty simple, guys. Listen, I know you're gonna love this sauce, okay? And if you've seen my shrimp boil video, it's basically the same sauce, really nice and flavorful. Before I go, foodies, I want to thank you so much for taking me to almost 3,000 subscribers. So I thank everyone who's been sharing with their friends and their families. Please don't keep the recipes and the videos to yourself. Share with everyone so we can get to 3,000 and beyond. So thanks again for joining me today, and you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See you. Take care.